Let's talk about a few of our favorite low budget style meals. Now, the great thing about these meals are you can use them for meal prep during the week. If you have leftovers, if you have a large family, you can use them. If it's just you and someone else or you by yourself, it'll stretch even further. But we have a list of staples for us that we have had basically since we started our budget that always just get us through, or we have them in, we buy in bulk so that we can just continue to make them and we don't have to worry about it. The great thing about having staples, I know like mindset wise, it seems a little daunting to have the same thing every week. But when we first started our budget, having those meals is what got us through. It's what kept us on budget. So if you have some favorites, you can sprinkle these in as well. But our top 3 meals that we have always made, whatever our budget is spaghetti, of course, tacos, and chicken and noodles. So if you have another meal you like to filter in there, you can. The great thing about like spaghetti and tacos and chicken and noodles is you can buy the majority of that meat in bulk. So if it's just you, of course, you're not going to want to buy maybe 10 pounds at a time if you can't store it, but you could buy a 3-pound log and split it up into 3 spaghetti meals or a spaghetti and a taco meal. And a lot of times that saves you a lot of money. Now for us, we always have a spaghetti, a taco, and usually chicken and noodle or something to that effect. So you can actually just sprinkle that in as the month progresses. So we won't have spaghetti every week, or well, tacos we seem to always have on Tuesday, but we try not to have the same foods over and over anymore. But when we first started out, every week it was spaghetti, tacos, chicken, and noodles. That was 3 of our meals just right off the top. What helps this is the more that you budget in some of those meals and can buy in bulk, you can actually stretch your food budget further than you ever thought it could go. So at this point now, we buy our spaghetti sauce in bulk, we buy our beef in bulk, our chicken in bulk, and taco seasoning in bulk, and it really helps cut down that cost. So anywhere that we can see it's going to be less over time, we're using such a large amount in that month, if we can save on that particular item, we will buy it a little bit more. So what this means for you is if you're just starting out with your budget, you might have to sacrifice a little bit and eat the same thing a few times a week. Now that's going to be okay. It's a lot better than Dave Ramsey's beans and rice, rice and beans. And with kids, sometimes that doesn't work. We actually ended up, when we first started, we had these meals every week. And then my husband would take the leftovers for his lunch to save us even more money. And what that's done now in the long run is we have more wiggle room in our budget to actually go out to eat sometimes. So definitely keep all of that in mind. If you guys want a price breakdown on each meal, we can do that as well. But make sure that you guys follow me. If you do not, I post new videos on Saturdays and Wednesdays. And let me know what kind of budget meals you want to see or what kind of budgeting struggles you have. Till then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.